Welcome to our bone features video. In this video I'm going to show you all the special features that we have for bone models. So let's dive right into it. I have over here the half femur model that I'm going to use, and in order to be able to use one of the features I'm going to set it with one of our bone presets. So I go over here and choose the musculoskeletal family, and I have a few options of elements. I have the general bone, the long bone, the skull, and the vertebra. Each one of these will help me using the special features. So for now I will go with the long bone. And I will choose the typical one in white. And this is my options. I have 4 different features and the bone analyzer. Let's look at the bone analyzer for a minute. This option helps me to see the internal structure of each slice. As you can see in the long bone preset, I have this middle part which is mostly agilous with support, and it demonstrates the bone marrow, which is softer in bones. Now we'll go to the first option, the axis and length. This option helps me to decide how to set the preset to my model. I have the proximal and the distal planes, which I can flip if I want to. And I can choose the length of my model and the rotation in 2 axes. If I want to go back to the initial arrangement of the planes, I can set axis automatically over here. Here I can see the distance in millimeters between the 2 planes. So if I want this preset to be on a full femur, I can take this plane and go further. Now I need to arrange the angles of the planes like it's a real full bone. Like this. Let's see what happens in the bone analyzer. Now, as we can see, the bone marrow goes all the way to the end of my model. It's like there is another half over here that has the bone marrow until this end, and then I have the purlin. If I take this plane here and go to see what happens in the bone analyzer, I will see only the purlin because my plane is in the middle of my model, and this is the purlin layer, and over here I start the agilus and support layer, which are the bone marrow. Each change that I make in the planes will automatically be saved. So if I click here and then I go back to this option, I will see the location that I made for these planes. Now let's talk about the dissection option. The dissection option is pretty straightforward. I have this plane, I choose the position of it and the rotation, for example like this, and I press dissect. This plane cuts my model into 2 parts, and then I have 2 separate STLs. I can go ahead and use this option as many times as I want. Just click here, choose the dissection, change my angles and positions of the plane, and dissect. And now let's talk about the turn relief option. This option allows us to have a drilling test without the whole model to break or crack. It creates a small agilus ring on the model in a position and angle that we choose, and encapsulate the drilling part. So all I need to do is to choose the location and angle, and I can control 3 parameters. One is the diameter of the ring, the other one is the depth inside my model, and the thickness of the ring. So if I choose it over here in this angle, it creates this small ring that I can drill inside. This ring adds to the STL list over here in an assembly with my model. And of course I can do that for as many times as I want. Each time I will add another ring. And the last option that we have is an open end. This option helps me to see the inside structure of my model. So I choose a plane, for example this end, and I can choose the thickness that we will go inside the model from 0.6 millimeter until 5 millimeters, and I need to click it. And this is how it looks. This option added an STL file in assembly over here that is transparent. The family type is musculoskeletal, the element type is open end, and I have a few options according to the materials that are loaded in my printer. So if I choose this one, it will be low transparent, and this one will be medium, and if I have Vero Clear loaded in my printer, it will be high transparency. This way I can see the internal structure of my model, for example the purlin part or the agilus with the cubes that demonstrate the bone marrow. And that's it. So in this video we learned about the special features we have for bones. We have the bone analyzer, which helps us see the inside structure of the slices. We have this option which helps us rotate the planes and set differently the preset on my model. We have the strain relief part, we have the dissection, and we have the open end.